Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to dive into something really exciting: 7 things you should never do when learning German. Whether you're a beginner or you've been at it for a while, these are common mistakes to avoid. German is a rich and beautiful language with its own unique challenges, so let's make sure you're on the right track. Ready? Let's get started. 1. Don't rely solely on translators. The first thing you should never do when learning German is rely solely on translators. Translators can be handy, but they often miss context and nuance. German, with its compound words and specific grammar rules, can be tricky. Instead, try using bilingual dictionaries, language apps, or even better, get into the habit of thinking in German as much as possible. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. 2. Skipping grammar. Number 2 on our list, skipping grammar. I know, grammar can be boring, but in German, it's essential. German grammar is the backbone of the language. From verb conjugations to noun genders and cases, understanding the rules will help you construct sentences correctly and speak more naturally. So, don't skip those grammar lessons, they're crucial for your progress. 3. Ignoring pronunciation. The third mistake to avoid is ignoring pronunciation. German pronunciation might seem daunting at first, especially with those umlauts and the notorious ch sound. But it's important to get it right from the start. Mispronouncing words can lead to misunderstandings and might even discourage you. Practice listening and repeating after native speakers, and don't be afraid to ask for feedback on your pronunciation. 4. Not practicing speaking. Number 4, not practicing speaking. It's easy to focus on reading and writing, but speaking is just as important. German is a phonetic language, and speaking it out loud will help reinforce what you've learned. Find language exchange partners, join German-speaking groups, or even talk to yourself in German at home. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. 5. Overlooking cultural context. The fifth mistake you can avoid is overlooking cultural context. Language learning isn't just about vocabulary and grammar, it's also about understanding the culture. German culture influences the language, from idiomatic expressions to formal and informal speech. Immerse yourself in German culture by watching German films, listening to German music, and reading about German history and traditions. It will give you a deeper understanding of the language. 6. Being afraid of making mistakes. Number 6, being afraid of making mistakes. Fear of mistakes can hold you back. Remember, making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. Germans appreciate the effort, and you'll learn faster by trying and correcting your errors. So, be brave, speak up, and don't let the fear of mistakes stop you from practicing. 7. Not setting realistic goals. And lastly, number 7, not setting realistic goals. Learning German is a marathon, not a sprint. Set achievable goals and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Whether it's mastering a new set of vocabulary, understanding a tricky grammar rule, or having a conversation with a native speaker, each step forward is a victory. Be patient and consistent, and you'll see improvement over time. We hope you've enjoyed this video on the 7 things you should never do when learning German. Avoiding these common mistakes will help you on your journey to mastering this wonderful language. Viel Erfolg. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next video.